This is the homework video for 12/6/16 Tuesday. In your homework packet for lesson 3, you are doing number 3 and number 4. Don't forget to listen for the secret problem, and don't forget to do the problems on your own before you watch the video. Cheating doesn't make you smarter. Okay, so it says find the value of x that makes the equation true. Well, remember that when you're solving or finding the value of an equation, and we can write it two ways. We can say find the value or solve. Then you first have to simplify, then you can begin solving. Well, the way to simplify this is to get rid of the parentheses, which means you have to distribute on both sides. Distribute here. So you're distributing the 3 to the x, which gives you 3x, and you're distributing the 3 to the -1, which gives you -3, and now you've got this simplified so that you can begin to solve, and the first step to solve is to getting the x on just one side. So to do that, I subtract 3x here. Notice it's lined up underneath the 3x, and I subtract 3x on the other side. Notice it's lined up under the x. When you subtract 3x minus 3x, you have no more x's, so all I have left on this side is -3. When you subtract 1x minus 3x, you get -2x. Now I'm looking at this side, and I need to get rid of what's in front of the x. This means -2 times x, and the opposite of multiplying by -2 is to divide by -2. So I'm dividing by -2 here. That will give me 1, and 1 times x is x, and I'm dividing by -2 here, and -3 divided by -2 is 1.5. The secret problem is to write down that multiplying both sides by 1/3 would have also gotten rid of this 3 here, because if I multiplied this side by 1/3, 1/3 times 3 is 1, and so 1 times x minus 1 is x minus 1. And then over here, if I multiplied by 1/3, I'd have 1/3 x. So what I want you to write down is another way to solve this problem. You could just put second way, label it second way. Second way would be to multiply by 1/3 here and by 1/3 on the other side. That would simplify it, and you would have ended up with x minus 1 is equal to 1/3 x. Okay. Problem 4, it says that the weight of the triangle is x and the weight of the square is y, so I labeled them, and so should you, because it makes it really easy to see what your equation is going to be. And so over here I have x plus 3y, and over here I have 4x plus y, and then it says if x is 6, what is y? That's so I'm going to the next screen. So if x is 6, and you put the 6 for all the triangles, what is y? So now the equation is 3y plus 6 equals y plus 24. Please write this equation down. Again, I've already simplified it. There's no distributing, there's no combining like terms. And so all I have to do is subtract y here and subtract y here so that the y is on only one side. That gives me 2y plus 6 equals 24. I'm going to get rid of the addition and subtraction first, so getting rid of positive 6 by subtracting 6, and of course if I do it on this side, I have to do it over here. That gives me 2y is equal to 18. I divide by 2, and I divide by 2, and y is equal to 9. And so I am now done with the homework. I did number 3 and number 4. Hopefully you heard the secret message on the previous slide. All right, have a great night.